Hello, everybody. So today in studio we have Ojal Garg with us, and Ojal is doing her bachelor in design, and her specialization is in footwear, and in that she is focusing on merchandise and marketing. So Ojal is in the eighth semester, and she's studying at Fddi Chandigarh. Welcome to the studio, Ojal.
Thank you, mom.
Right, Ojal. So let's proceed to our questions. Your first question is, tell us more about your course.
Okay, so as ma'am mentioned, that I am in Bachelor's of Design in footwear, and my specialization is marketing and merchandising. But I'll just brief you out about all the other courses at our college. We have both master's and bachelor's courses, bachelor's in design, master's in design, and MBA. So my course is a very unique and I think one of a kind in India because footwear design is, I think, only FDDI is the college that offers. Uh, in footwear design, basically, mine is merchandising and marketing. Actually, what happens when you get into the college, the first year is your foundation. And in foundation year, all the students, may it be fashion design students, may it be footwear design students, we all study together and we develop a design foundation. Then from second year, our departments divide. Like footwear design people get into another department, and the designing people get into another department, the fashion design ones. Then from your, I think, from your last year, fourth year, you get your specialization divided. We have three categories in footwear: production, design, and marketing merchandising. Basically, designers design, the design students, they design the footwear. The production students focus on the making of the footwear, and we, the marketing and the merchandising students, focus on the selling of the footwear. So now the curriculum, though, has changed. Our students from the students from, I mean, my juniors will be graduating. They'll get to learn all the three specializations from now on. It's not particularly like you can get into one. You'll learn to make the shoe, you learn to, design the shoe, you learn to sell the shoe, you learn to cost out the shoe.
Right. Thank
That's the
you.
course.
Thank you so much. Very well explained and in a lot of detail. So, can you talk about the admission process to the institute?
Yeah, so there is the exam, AIST. You need to qualify that to get into our institute. The eligibility criteria is if you're doing bachelor's, you need to be 12th pass. And if you're doing master, you need to have an undergrad, degree and you're eligible. Uh, you can go through the syllabus on the website. I'll ask ma'am to attach the admission link. You can go through it and check it out. The basic curriculum is similar to all the designing colleges, the CAT and the GAT part. So yeah, that much is enough, I
Right.
guess. If
Right.
you,
Yeah. So, what kind of subjects do you study when you do your undergraduation in footwear design?
in footwear design, since it's a very, unique field, so we have to start it from scratch because we do wear footwear, but we do not know how the mechanism works behind it.
Precisely,
So
I was talking to somebody today, and I said, as a child, in fact, as an adult also, I never thought that so much of work would go into making our footwear. Somebody would be designing it, somebody would be producing it, that never, we take it for granted, though it's so important for us to have a comfortable footwear.
there's a lot of biological study also involved. Like there are many foot deformities and all. We need to keep in mind all these things before designing the footwear. So from material studies to the upper components to lower components, lasting, from stitching to, understanding the machinery, understanding how the material is cut, to everything you can imagine, we get to study in our college. both theory wise and practical wise. And we also have all the machines that are used to make a footwear. Even though when you'll be in the industry, you won't be making the footwear. But if you don't know how the machinery works and how the process works, you cannot guide people to how to do it. So that is why I think both practical and theoretical knowledge is very important. We get to learn both the things here.
Wonderful. And I feel it's more about experiential learning. You're right. When
Yeah.
we experience it, then only we learn. All right. So, could you also throw some light about the faculty, what sort of faculty you have, and what sort of relationship they have with the students, and also the life on campus?
We have a great faculty, to be honest. We have people from the industry that have worked for 20, 25 years. Nobody else, I think, can beat that experience because teaching is something that should come with experience, you know. I can also, read out any article and teach you about it, but I cannot share you the experience I have experienced. So I think our faculty is quite experienced. They have great knowledge. We have all the teachers for all the subjects. We have a senior teacher also and a junior teacher also for each subject. One is for theoretical part and one is for the practical part. So the faculty is nice. We also have guest faculties. We have a lot of webinars also online. We get to, interact with the industry people as well. Like our institute calls a lot of industry experts to teach us the particular things that we need. So it's a good exposure, education wise. Also, the faculty is quite nice.
All right. So, Ojal, now let's come to another very important aspect of learning. One aspect is that we learn and we grow, and the other aspect is we have to make living out of our learning. So, could you tell us about the placements? What sort of placements are there? Whether there's 100% placement? What are the potential companies which come to have the students placed?
Placement in FDDI is great. 100% I cannot say because there are a lot of students, like even I am not opting for placement because we're going for the further studies. But the people who are sitting in the placement, I can assure they'll get a job, a good job. I'll brief you out some companies, Skechers, Da Milano, Bakabuchi, Reliance, you name it and we have it. So there are lot many brands that come to FDDI. We have a centralized placement at Noida campus. All the students are called at Noida and they are given a fair chance for placement equally. So placement is quite nice. Like it depends on you. If you want to opt for further study, then also you have a great undergrad, a unique degree to opt further. Like because in many colleges, if you see, they see how diverse your undergrad is comparatively to their students, and I think our undergrad is quite diverse. So, and if you are opting for placements, also we have it covered.
Wonderful. So, is there anything that we have not talked about and you think you want to tell the students which is going to help them take the right decision?
I feel in today's world, choose something which is unique because there's less competition, to be honest. And you know, many of you listening would have not known that footwear design is also a course. So, there are a lot of footwear, companies, Nike, Puma, Skechers, Adidas. They do hire people like us, like the people who have these degrees. So look out for something which is unique because we have a very big population and very competitive populations. It will be easier for you. And also, if you have interest, then only look for it because it needs a lot of hard work, lot of time and everything. It's not a course that anybody can do just because you like the course. You should love to design, then only you can get into designing. So yeah,
Definitely, definitely. If you are loving something and you make that as a career, you are signing up for a lifelong happiness. So, thank you
yeah.
so much, Ojal, for sharing wonderful insights. And I'm sure all this information is going to help our students take the right decision. Thank you.